hair. Do not want to do my makeup today. I am forcing myself to do my makeup today. Sometimes I have to force myself to do things. Denture cream. Voila. Voila. I need a vanity I can sit at. I need a chair. I don't even have a chair in the house yet, so I can't even sit down. That sucks. Let's get started. Friday morning. Hello, good morning. How are we doing today? For a lot of people, Friday means you get the weekend off. For people like me, you never get a day off. So, how's Friday look for you? It is a chilly, United States. It is a chilly, chilly morning today. It's only like 50 degrees outside. Just moved south from up north and I moved for the warmth. Hi from Texas. Hello, good morning. I like my margaritas Texas sized. Though I can't drink them anymore. At least not that much. Never been to Texas, actually. Poland. Oh, that's so cool. I'm not sure that I've had anybody on here, at least nobody that talked to me from Poland. Yesterday I had somebody from Paris. That was pretty neat. I've never been to Poland. I've been to Germany and Holland. I had a layover in Paris, so I can't really say I've been to Paris, but I was there. Oof, brr. But you know what? I just moved down here for the warmth. I moved from Indiana to Florida for the heat because of my illnesses and stuff and the pain that I'm in. And this morning I am cold and in pain, and I want it to shoot up to 70 real fast. But we're still in the northern part of the state, so it's not like we got the real tropics going on. But I still get the palm trees and the lizards, and our house is covered in frogs. It's super cool. I love it. A lot different than, never been to Minnesota either. I had a friend whose favorite team was the Minnesota Vikings. I'm a Steelers fan. If you can accept that, then we're good. I grew up in Pittsburgh. Thank you. Thank you. The doctors up north all agreed that this was a good move for me. So we got to get everything going here so I can get into the doctors and stuff. But so far, it is definitely making a difference. This morning is just really cold to me. That, it took me a minute to get used to our thermostat. Our thermostat's a little high tech for me. I am not the techiest person. What's up? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the hubby. He doesn't want to be seen. He's always cold. He grew up in Florida, so he's always cold. He came to me this morning. Where's my winter jacket? Love him. Love him. But he's also like 145 pounds soaking wet, so, and 6'3". Very much to the man. I weigh the same amount and I'm only 5'7", so. But I was happy to get down to the same. This was one of my shirts from when I was heavier. I've lost 150 pounds. But this is one of the ones that I kept because I felt like, I mean, a flannel shirt looks good no matter what, right? Like it can be big, I tie it, I make it look good, it looks fine. And like for fall, you need a flannel shirt, right? Hubby calls me his country girl. I'm not the most country, but I guess I can be. I grew up listening to 90s country. I think that's, yes. It's super comfy too. Like I'm cold this morning, got the heat going. I got my Deadpool pajama pants on. Y'all are sitting on my Deadpool pop guy because I still can't find my Deadpool pop guy. Still can't find any of my tripods right now. Well, I found one, but I can't find the part that actually holds the phone. So I'm making it work. But thank you. So Friday. We're still dealing with the car situation. Our car broke down after we got here. Our brakes went, and then now the caliber is seized. That is awesome. Congratulations. That is awesome. Keep going. I will be doing more workout videos soon. I will be doing healthy eating videos soon. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're sticking out with me. Maybe we can help each other out. But yeah, our car still broke down. We're hoping to get it fixed today, tomorrow. Oh, you're in your camper. Oh, no. I bet you got a view this morning. We talked about doing the RV. 4 years ago, we were actually homeless, living in our tent while I was pregnant with our son. And we've come out of that, but when we didn't know what to do, we actually considered getting an RV and just living an RV life. Because to be honest, I loved waking up at the campgrounds. We would stay at KOA's, Campground of America, because they have everything you need. They had water, they had electricity. I mean, we had our giant TV with us and our lit up the whole lot we were on. We could do our laundry, we could take a shower, we had everything we needed. And, you know, we did what we had to do. But we did consider that because, honestly, I just loved it. But that was the first time I came down to Florida. I fell in love with Florida, and we set a goal to make it back, but obviously in a better scenario. 4 years later, we made it. We're back. We're home. Had a lot to do with my health, my son's care as well. My son is autistic, and we were having a really hard time up in Indiana. For whatever reason, his insurance doesn't believe, at least in Indiana, didn't believe that he could be diagnosed before the age of 6. If you're familiar at all, that is untrue. Children can be diagnosed as young as 2 with autism. I was in denial at first, but I have been aware since he was about 2.5 that he is on the spectrum. He's gone through all this therapies and everything, and all the therapists agreed. His doctor agreed, but to get him in to see a doctor who actually does the diagnosing, we could not do until he was 6. Bye. He turns 4 in a couple of weeks, and he needs help. I need help. I have him and our 2-year-old daughter, and it's hard sometimes. They both need individual attention. They both need one-on-one for different reasons. So we are here in hopes to get him better assistance. We are here in hopes to get me better care. Yeah, that's why we relocated. I know a lot. When my husband was working up north, he drives for Lyft. And he had a lot of people telling him that they were moving from down here to Indiana because they heard that it was the cheapest place. When we were living in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I can tell you 100% right now, they are trying to make that a big city. It is not. It is not. It is not. It is the second biggest city in the state of Indiana. However, that does not mean shit because the biggest city is Indianapolis. But anyway, they were raising prices on, literally the same amount we were paying there to here. We're paying just a little bit more to have a better house. Our landlord's garbage. They didn't do anything. We had mold. That is apparently okay in the state of Indiana. They didn't have to do anything about it. I got 2 kids and lupus as well as other autoimmune diseases. I cannot live in mold. They don't disclose it before you move in. They painted right over it so you couldn't see shit. 2 months in, and you could see it everywhere. It was, and we were stuck there for 2 years while we tried to get this situated. But again, keep the faith, right? As long as you keep going. That's my big, I stress it. Never give up. You can't give up. If you give up, then how can you get better? Right? Some shady shit. So I wanted so badly to call the health department and do something, but I actually watched a house around the corner get condemned by the health department, and in less than a week was back up and for rent by one of these companies. You ain't gonna tell me they did everything necessary to get that place in order in 1 week. So we found out, it turns out that there's lawyers, there's all this. It's sad. And it's sad not just for the people renting, but like, this was ran by a company, a leasing company, so the landlord actually lives somewhere. I think he lived in California or something. He probably doesn't even know the condition of this house. Like, they're just pocketing the money that they're supposed to be using to fix things and slapping. They put in a new kitchen sink last December, and in February, the pipes busted out and took me out. I was in the hospital. Took me out. It's sad. I actually know our landlords personally here. Wonderful, wonderful people. They weren't able to sell this place. We're not actually in a position to buy yet, but it is our goal, and maybe next year. Just keep moving forward. Right now, we have hit a rough patch. My husband hasn't been able to work because the car is broke down. Hoping to get that taken care of this weekend. Get him back out on the road ASAP, because my disability doesn't cover a whole lot. And sadly, we were homeless while we were waiting on my disability. Like, that's such a shame. It's really such a shame that that's where we live. This is where we live. And now I just made an appointment for my kids for WIC when we got here. scheduled out until June of next year. Good morning. I hope you had a great day yesterday and a good start to your Friday. Thank you for joining me again. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who interacts. You guys are awesome. It's really helping me. I've had a rough start. I have had a rough start. I've been a little sick this morning, a lot of pain, but I'm getting going. I'm getting going. This is helping. This is helping. You guys are awesome. We are, oh, the kids are still, I think Addie might actually be still asleep. That girl loves her sleep. My son's up there playing though. He's a happy boy. You're finally getting warm. I guess I just probably needed to get up and get moving. I say that all the time. A body in motion stays in motion. Body at rest stays at rest. You too, dear. Thank you so much. I used to say it all the time, over and over and over to myself. Body in motion stays in motion. Body at rest stays in rest. But it's hard for me to work out over and over and over and over. Over and over. Keeps me going. My kids keep me going. Because we just got to keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Yep, I went there. My daughter has a canvas of Dory that she loves. She goes, fishy, fishy. She loves it. And I always tell her, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Oh. I am up to 281 subscribers. You guys, I am so excited. Almost 300. That is amazing. Blew my mind this morning. I'm so excited to get this going and to really start my journey here. It is Friday, and if you've seen any of my other Friday videos, then you know that I keep Friday, I keep the faith, at least for right now, because I need to keep the faith. We're struggling right now, but we have struggled harder, and I know we will get through it as long as we keep going. I just gotta keep the faith. And I said before, I'm not the most religious person. I was raised Catholic. I do believe in a higher power. When I say keep the faith, I am saying keep the faith in yourself. Remind yourself that you can, whatever it is, you can conquer it as long as you keep going. It may not be today. It may not be next week. But keep going towards your goals. I said yesterday, you know, never, if the path that you're on isn't working, change the direction, but never change the goal. Know where you're, you know, my goals have changed so many times because, when I got out of high school, I was a correctional officer in a prison. Believe it or not. Yep. I have worked as a restaurant manager I did that for over 5 years. I really enjoyed that. I like teaching people and coaching people. That's that's how I got on the whole coaching path. It's always something that I've enjoyed doing. I'm hoping to coach my daughter's soccer team one day. She's a natural. I can't even believe I was a soccer player, so seeing my baby girl be a natural at kicking that ball around is pretty proud mama. But I remember when my goal was to be a mom, and I kept having issues. I had a miscarriage, I had another miscarriage, but my goal was always to be the best mom I could be. And every day I'm trying to do just that. Because I was given this opportunity. Because I didn't give up. Just because the doctors told me to. They told me to do that many a times. They've told me there's nothing they can do for my pain. That I will be like this for the rest of my life and I should just accept it. No. I'm going to live my best life in spite of pain. Period. End of story. There is no... I once laid around in bed because there was nothing anybody could do, and I can tell you the only place that landed me is in the psych ward. Yep. First time I went into the psych ward was immediately following a doctor's appointment. Convinced me I was crazy. I have more respect for doctors who admit that they can't help me because of, there's a reason it's called practicing medicine, right? They don't really know a lot of things, especially not about lupus. There's not a whole lot known about lupus. Now in other countries, I don't know. If you're from another country, please let me know, because I'm pretty sure they're working on a cure in Germany, but I don't think I will ever see that in my lifetime. I do try to follow along, but, I don't know. News kind of gets to me sometimes. I like to stick in my happy bubble. This is my happy bubble with my family and my kids, and where I'm obnoxiously optimistic and I'm only reminded that I'm in excruciating pain when I'm in excruciating pain. Because I can deal with my everyday pain. That's fine. I deal on a 5 to 6 every day, all day. It's when I start hitting the 9 and the 10 that it's about where I'm at today. About a 9. I'm not doing good. But the chronic pain scale is a little bit different than the normal pain scale. If you're curious and want to Google the chronic pain scale, if you're not aware, it does kind of explain how it's different. And I've actually gotten some doctors to use it. Because if you deal with chronic pain, you process it differently than somebody who doesn't. So like somebody who has a 9 would be curled up in bed crying. Well, I can tell you that I want to be curled up in bed crying. It's not going to do me any good. So here I am, forcing myself to do my makeup because it's something that makes me happy. This is my self-care. I can't control what's going on inside my body and stuff, so I try to control how I look. It makes me feel better. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm done. Just rambled on through all that. That was awesome. Thanks, guys. Helps to, take my mind off of it. I feel it. It's there, but if I can distract myself, I guess. I don't know. Now I got eyeshadow in my nail. All right. Excuse me. And again. All right. We gotta do laundry too. I don't have laundry. We don't have a washer and dryer. We gotta get a washer and dryer. We got so much to do. Yeah. Just so much condensation on the window build up from being so chilly this morning. Even this house ain't used to being this cold. Now we are looking at like 80 degrees on Thursday, next Thursday. So like that would be fantabulous if we get the car working again. Really just the caliber seized. So we just need to get the caliber and replace it, and we should be good to go. But as long as everything goes well, might get the kids to the beach for the first time next week. We'll see. We shall see. I do call this wig, I name all my wigs, so this wig is called Barbie. This one's Barbie, and I have Candy, and I have Pinkie Pie, and I have Brittany. They are all a shade of pink of some kind, sort. Oh, I need more of this stuff. We gotta get to the dollar store. So bad. My hair wax. I'm digging it out. Trying to, at least. I don't know. Anybody got any fun plans for the weekend? There we go. That's better. Kind of. Almost out. I need lots of stuff. I need makeup and hair products, and I'm running low on everything. All right. There we go. Holy stomach. Went better than yesterday. Took way too long yesterday. Got a lot of ridiculous messages though, so I appreciate you guys for being kind and chatting rather than trolling. Trolls are annoying. Waste of time. Today is supposed to be, I think, at least 70, if not, I think 74 or something like that. I don't know, I think 70. Or it might be 74. We're going back up. It just got chilly for a few days. Oh. Good enough. Going anywhere. Maybe. Go to the laundromat. Maybe go to the laundromat. I like this laundromat too because they've got a table of free clothes that people left behind. I go raiding it. I'll take some. All right, I think the kid is ready to have breakfast and I'm good now, so I'm good with it. I'm gonna go, I think my husband made some coffee. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of coffee. Hopefully my stomach is calmed down enough that I can enjoy it. And sit down and watch some TV with him before we have to release the heathens for the day. But maybe I'll hump back on here later. Hop back on here later. Thanks, guys.